What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Devin, back with another reaction video. This time we are doing the season finale of What We Do in the Shadows, Sunrise, Sunset. And on the last episode, pretty much everyone in the gang took a big fat L. Nadja's club appears to be in its final days. It's not doing well at all. Nandor lost Mawa after turning her into a carbon copy of Guillermo's boyfriend, Freddy, which led to Guillermo losing his boyfriend because both the Freddys ended up getting together. So Guillermo lost his boyfriend and Nandor lost his wife. And Laszlo was trying to get baby Colin Robinson some sort of contract deal, and it did not end up going well because right before performing at a big club, baby Colin Robinson hit puberty, and now he's like a teenager. So everybody kind of took an L on the last one, and now my prediction is, even though I think it's happened a couple of times, I think Guillermo is seriously going to question whether he's going to stay or not. I'm very curious to see how that plays out, because he is definitely not happy with Nandor at the moment. So, yeah, I guess it's a good enough recap. I don't really have any predictions outside of, I know this one, it says baby Colin reaches that awkward age, so I know that this is going to focus at least somewhat on what's going on with Colin Robinson. So looking forward to seeing that and what happens with the gang on the final episode of this season. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to get into this. If you enjoy this video and you want to see more, hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Consider hitting that subscribe button. And without further ado, let us get into Season 4, Episode 10, Sunrise, Sunset.
And I've read all the relevant literature on the trials and tribulations of being a young person, but it's provided me with no guidance at all.
He doesn't even enjoy his play dates anymore.
He's really had quite the growth spurt, hasn't he?
Ain't that the truth, Alison? You see, he's on the cusp of that awkward age.
Oh, Laszlo. I love how he's been so committed to this.
Staircase was base and I was touchy base, but he hit me anyway.
It's all right. You really want to look at the ball, okay?
I did look at the ball.
The only thing that seems to give him any joy these days, and has done since he learned to walk, is hammering holes in his old room in the basement. Now, I've tried to stop him, but it seems like a healthy release for this seemingly relentless and unwarranted anger. When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall? Wasn't it yesterday when they
Oh, wow.
were small? Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days.
I think this is the first time we've gotten a different song for the intro.
Turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even when we gaze.
Now that we don't have baby Colin as our big draw, the nightclub has just gone to a big steaming shake. And then there was the human improvisational comedy troupe.
Okay, so to get us started, first we're gonna need a suggestion.
suck each other's dicks.
Seems like Vampire System's legit improv comedy.
Because it's not funny.
More like a location.
Suck each other's dicks in outer space.
No, I really thought that Laszlo showcasing his new songs would be a big hit.
Is my song complete?
Very cool tunes. I too get off on rocking out to cool tunes like this. But you know, there's more to life than just... One of the old-time coolest ways of rocking out is to be nice and polite to your housemates and to your elders.
Wow. Really? And do you think this could work for me?
I do.
Thanks, man. Thank you for blessing me with these pearls of wisdom.
You're very welcome, man. See? You just have to know how to speak their language.
Loud voice.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hi.
Hey, sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting.
You are.
Oh, I just wanted to give you this CD of some songs that I burned for you. I mean, I didn't burn it just for you, because that'd be creepy and pathetic. Well, I had an extra CD, I guess, and so...
Thank you, Colin. I will definitely figure out how to listen to this.
If you like the songs, maybe we could hang out sometime. And if you don't like the songs, I don't really give a shit. So either way, it's, you know, whatever. All right, later.
Look, we all make mistakes. It's no big deal.
Well, it kind of is a big deal,
Sean!
because he stole your car.
It's gonna bring it back.
I beg your pardon.
I said I was going to bring it back. You don't know me at all. I mean, you can't tell me who my parents are or where I came from or why I have these thoughts in my head about hammering holes in the wall.
We don't know ourselves.
You can't tell me why I grew 1.5 feet overnight like a human radish.
Listen, you ungrateful fuck, you're giving me the pick. We're doing our best here.
Oh, well, that makes me feel so much better.
Guys,
All right, you cheeky
guys,
fuck.
things are getting a little too heated in here.
Yeah, because he fucking started
He
it.
started it.
My dad and I used to fight like this all the time. You can trust Shawnee. All right, face each other.
We are.
Good. Make eye contact, okay? Good enough? Now I'm gonna count down from 3. When I say go, start swinging.
Say what?
First one to tap out, other one's head of the house.
What?
3.
No, no,
Two.
no, 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 no. We're not doing
Wait,
that.
it's all right. I feel better now. I'm sorry that I disappointed you.
There's got to be a but.
No buts. Mr. Rinaldi, maybe we can go find a tow truck and get your car out of Richmond Creek?
Good man. Come on. I mean, I'd rather take the insurance, but...
Calmer and more pleasant when he's made me angry.
Colin Robinson is and will always be an energy vampire.
Yep. Which means I have to tell him. I have to tell him exactly what he is.
So it's not going so well. I told Nada she might want to do some homework before the panel, but she said she just wanted to wing it.
So Genji created the literary form we now call the novel. So I must ask you, where do you get your ideas from?
お招きいただき大変光栄に存じます。ですが、お尋ねの件につきましては、
Mr. Da Vinci, if you want to jump in any time, just feel like a normal conversation where you're cutting each other and...
Sospetto che non parli italiano.
Too true.
We figured out we don't need to do this in front of a live audience. We can reach a bigger group of people by simply recording it and then broadcasting it electronically.
Hello and welcome to Talk History with Nadia of Antipaxos. On tonight's episode...
Then we can make money by selling advertising on it.
Hatred is the subtlest form of
If I could
violence.
just quickly interrupt for a moment, would you be so kind as to read out this card, Mr. Gandhi?
Pan-seared steaks with hot honey biscuits, cheesy pork chorizo, enchiladas. And those are just 2 of the signature dishes coming from Blue Apron this month.
Yum, yum, yum. But tell me, Mahatma, when was the first time you tried Blue Apron?
Fuck it, here.
Oh, no, sorry, Mr. Hemingway, I wanted you to do the Casper Mattresses one before the next break.
Enough is enough. I told the guy to go and sleep at my house for a girls' night, and she obviously jumped far too enthusiastically at that chance. I told the race that they've been working too hard, so they should go on vacation. Desperate times call for desperate measures. You guys should probably get out of here. It's over.
What is that? Something Colin Robinson left for himself? She get the money out of the office first? What the hell? What the fuck? Bro, what?
Listen, we can't be everywhere all the time, can we?
No, but we did get lucky. Nothing actually got burned. Phew!
Nothing got burned.
The blood sprinklers went off and extinguished the fire before it could really get going.
The blood sprinklers. The blood sprinklers that have never worked any of the time.
This is making me very hungry. This is the only room that got burned because there are no blood sprinklers in it.
Yes. I am so upset right now. So I was just wondering, how much money can we get for this?
Depends on what kind of insurance you have.
What is insurance, and where can we get some?
Probably a little late for that at this point. You said you had a floor plan I can take a look at?
Yes, right this way.
Oh, fucking idiot.
Haven't
No.
been making the best decisions recently, thanks to all the delicious liquor blood I've been drinking.
God damn it, Nadja. Uh-huh. This dude's gonna be bald when he walks out of the office. He's going to be Colin Robinson when he walks out of there.
Hey, hey, what's up? How's it hanging? LOL, ROFL, YOLO, OMG, WTF? All those acronyms, I love them. Oh, well, the great thing about keeping a detailed diary is if you ever forget anything about your life, you can look it up. It's also great for receipts. Now, a lot of people keep receipts, but they forget to write down what they were for.
Now, how much money do we have in our bank account?
Around $655,415 and change. Now, I wanted to roll that into a Roth IRA, not to be confused.
What's our bank account PIN code?
Oh, our personal identification number is 420-69-24-7.
420-69-24-7.
Laszlo, what do you want to do with this race car bed? You want to keep it or can we get rid of it?
Well, that's your bed. Well, it was.
I've never seen this bed in my life. All right, well, shit can the bed. Now let's head downstairs.
Damn, he doesn't
I want to give you
remember.
guys a couple quick tips on how to remove old Formica tiling. The asbestos in the adhesive can become quite
Colin?
Yeah.
So you really don't remember anything from the last year?
No, not really. I remember it was my 100th birthday party and I had a bit of a tummy trouble, and the
Right.
next thing I remember is I'm reading my diaries, and yeah, everything in between's a blank.
You don't remember me bringing you up from a small baby?
No, not at all. Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah?
Do you smell toast or anything?
I'm good.
Damn.
Nothing ever changes in this house. Nothing is ever going to change. Unless I change it. So, that's it for me. Oh, and you guys can use my room for storage if you want. I won't need it.
Derek?
Yeah, in the back.
Derek?
Yeah, back here.
I just gotta finish this count. 24 times 18. Okay. What is so urgent?
Well, Derek, this is for you.
Whoa. What did I do to deserve this?
Nothing. It's what you're about to do.
Which is?
You're gonna make me a vampire.
I was wondering. Oh shit. There's definitely gonna be a catch though. There's no way. I mean, there's a possibility we start next season and Guillermo's a vampire, but I feel like he's gonna jump through, like, even though this dude's his friend, he's gonna end up having to jump through some hoops. That's the only way it ever goes for Guillermo. So could be pleasantly surprised and it works out for him this time, but. And then maybe we get a recreation of the scene from the movie where he's like struggling to get through the window. But yeah, that was a very good. That was like a perfect finale for this season. Like, it really brought the season as a whole together. Explained why baby Colin Robinson has been almost instinctually putting holes in the wall in the basement, and what he is in general. Like, it finally explained what he is. He's literally just like a rebirth version of Colin Robinson, to the point where now that he hit that age, he literally forgot everything that happened over the last year, and he's like right back to what happened in his mind. It's like he went to bed at his birthday party and then he woke up, and that's it. So we got Colin Robinson back. Guillermo's now out of the house, and it looks like he might be about to become a vampire. Laszlo's kind of sad because he spent the last year taking care of a child that no longer remembers any of it. Nandor seems kind of, I mean, he doesn't seem to care anymore. I would say I almost feel like Nandor's story was probably the weakest part of this season, only because, I don't know, I mean, he got the gene, and then it led to him getting a wife, and then he didn't like the wife, and then she left, and then the end of the season, it's almost like nothing fucking happened. His arc this season really didn't matter all that much. Whereas then you have like Nadja, who went out of her way to try and start a vampire nightclub, and that drove a lot of the season, and there was some fun stuff that came out of it. So like, I feel like out of everybody's arc this season, Nandor's was definitely the weakest. Now, not to say I didn't like parts of it. I definitely enjoyed like the negotiating wishes with the gene, and I thought Malwa was nice. I thought she was a funny, like that scene where she's talking about the cushion she added to her chair, and he's just like, fuck, she's boring. Like, I thought there were funny bits to it, but just overall it felt like by the end it was kind of a bit of a nothing burger, at least compared to the other characters' arcs. I feel like Laszlo grew from a lot of what happened this season. Nadja grew. Colin Robinson, his was just a fun... It was just interesting to see his character go in a different direction for a season. And then Guillermo, finally like leaving and deciding I'm not getting what I want out of this. I need to leave. So he left. It was also nice to see Kristen Shaw got like basically like a like she's no longer just in a couple episodes. She was in like most of the episodes this season. Like she's legit like a main character now, which is nice to see because I love Kristen Shaw. And yeah, I mean there were some great episodes this season. I love this show so much, and it's just fun to hang out with these vampires for like half an hour each week, and so I'm definitely looking. I know there's going to be a season 5. The show's honestly, I think, at the top of its game right now in terms of like it was nominated for some Emmys. I think it won some for last season, or it was at least nominated, and I know that it had a big premiere. It also had, I think, a pretty big presence at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. So it's like there's a lot of attention on this show right now. So it'd be kind of surprising if this was the last season. So I have no doubt we're going to get a season 5. I would be upset if we didn't, honestly, because that definitely was not a series finale. But yeah, just overall, another great season. I will say I thought I liked and this is kind of what worries me about like the whole Guillermo situation is I felt like we were at a transformative period when we hit the season finale last season. Everything seemed to set up like some crazy shit was going to happen this season, and then the season started and literally everybody was back at the house within 5 minutes, and like I was expecting us to follow Guillermo and Nadja in Europe for a while, and maybe like the first episode is kind of just them separate and then they'd come back together, but no, we didn't see any of that. It just jumped right back into what had been going on. We kind of got caught up with the situation with Laszlo and baby Colin Robinson, but other than that, yeah, I mean, it was like by halfway through the first episode, it was like that season finale from last season didn't happen almost. Like they referenced like the stuff that happened in Europe, like Freddy apparently was something that happened in Europe, like Guillermo met him and stuff like that. But like the Nandor's journey, we didn't really ever hear too much about that. And yeah, I don't know. This is just my opinion. I don't know. It felt like they almost didn't know where to go with that. I don't know. But that was just a small complaint I had because I really didn't care. I don't care what the show does that much because I just have fun watching these characters. But it did feel like I was expecting more out of at least the first couple episodes of this season than to just get right back into same old basically. And I'm worried, at least in this situation for Guillermo, I feel like there's no way we just start next season with him a vampire. I'd love it, but I just feel like I almost feel like he's never going to become a vampire on this show, no matter how many times they tease it. Because I honestly thought it was going to happen, like maybe he was going to find a way to reunite with Nandor on his journey and help him get to where he needed to go just because he wanted to be a vampire. But, you know, Laszlo threw him in the coffin at the end of last season, so he didn't get to go. So I at least thought maybe we'd even get that addressed. Like Nandor would be like, well, you abandoned me, this or that. And then Guillermo would have to kind of explain it to him and then make it up to him. But we didn't even really get that. I think they might have briefly mentioned it, but yeah, I don't know. That's the one thing. So I don't really know how to take some of the setup for next season from this episode, because it's almost like, how much does any of the setup really matter in the long run? Like, is this just gonna be, I mean, are you gonna forget about this shit by the end of the first episode of next season? So that's my biggest complaint, I think, with this season was just, yeah, the overall, the the fallout from last season's finale didn't really carry over all that much, and then on top of that, Nandor's arc for this season felt kind of weak compared to the other ones. So, but overall, like I said, I just love the characters on this show. I love the cast. I love just being in this world for a little bit. So no matter what, I'm gonna love it, unless it really falls off and it does something that just doesn't jive with my sense of humor or something like that. Like they really gotta try to make me not like this show anymore. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. I don't think I have anything else to add on that. Again, if you enjoyed this video and you feel so inclined, please hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and consider hitting that subscribe button. This is the finale of this season of What We Do in the Shadows, obviously, and I just did the finale for Severance. So I am trying to figure out what the next move is, what the next shows are going to be. I'm still not decided on that. I do know, however, for the rest of this month, I'm probably going to take a little bit of time off from making reactions to TV shows, and I'm just going to focus on some horror movies for the month of October. And then once we get into November, then I'll start up some more series. So if you're interested in seeing any of those, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting that alert button so you know when I upload those reaction videos, because yeah, I'm going to be doing some cool horror film reactions for the rest of the month. So but yeah, until the next video, I'm Devin. Thanks for watching. Peace.